have our winning coach, Coach Jojo Lastimosa. Unfortunately, our best player around him, Hollis Jefferson, is not with us on the postgame. Coach, did he say anything? Was he hurt?
I think he banged his head on the floor. So, and I don't think that's he's affected by that. I think more than anything, I think he's just tired. I mean, he's just tired. So he gave his everything tonight, and he deserves the best player. He didn't wanna lose tonight.
Coach, your team was down 12 points at halftime. How were you able to turn things around in the second half and eventually get the win?
I don't want to say it in public, but you know what I mean. But we can't blame our deficit in the first half because of some um, areas where we have no control of. And I think the message was at halftime is that they actually outplayed us in the first half, and that was the message. If I said if we want to get back into this game, we need to have a little bit more effort than them. And I think in the third quarter, I think that started. The guys started defending really well, executing really well, and going back to what we do best.
Coach, unfortunately for Ginebra, Justin Brownlee was not feeling well. He didn't play majority of the game. But any comments on how the game was played out and how your players did take things lightly and just capitalize on the situation?
I don't know what happened to Justin. I hope he's fine. Um, I heard that apparently he sprained his ankle, so I really don't know. But not having Brownlee there, of course we have to take advantage of that without an import, without Brownlee there. And but I don't think he's gonna miss that sixth game, or if there's a seventh game, I think he's gonna be there. He's also a warrior, so we're counting everyone to be present on Friday.
We now open the floor to questions from the.
Coach, actually si Brownie good voice and
Oh, it didn't show actually. He was playing well. Although the obvious sign was that he was just tired the whole game. Like I think every shot that he took it took everything from him. So I hope he's fine.
Coach, he can be at 30 points, with 3 dogs. You're expecting him to step up with going out first one and coach.
Yeah, that's a huge help. Um, the hardest thing in this league is to be consistent. And Calvin, he's still trying to be that person who will be consistent. And you cannot be up and down in this series or even in your game. So if you have a bad game, dapat hindi masyado masama. But Calvin has been, I'm not saying a revelation, but he is a breath of fresh air now that Roger isn't there. So he has filled up that role really, really well.
Coach, yung big man mo, can you make them say, especially for your double defense, si Christian, work a lot for his points sa game kanina.
Yeah, Christian was a monster tonight. It has to take our two big men to slow down Christian, and still he had I think 30 tonight. And I thought if we won't be able to control Christian without Brownlee there, I think Christian would have easily carried the team tonight. And we just had some really crucial stuff down towards the end with Poy there and Kelly. So that was huge. Eventually Christian would tire out, and that was I was hoping, and he was really tired.
Coach, of course, the win isn't completely credited with the stats and the numbers. Of course, the intangibles has to credit it as well. In the second half, you you put Calvin Oftana for Scotty Thompson. You made him guard Scotty Thompson. Do you think that's one of the key formulas in the game, making big men guard someone explosive like Scotty?
Not necessarily because we switch too much, so much, and then it doesn't really matter who's in front. But we just felt like Scotty needed somebody there who can pressure him just to tire him out. if he brings the ball down, and if he guards somebody else who's a scorer, we as much as we can, we wanna involve him in the kind of defense just to tire him out. But Scotty is going to be Scotty. He's not gonna get tired.
Coach, three to lead against your former coach. What can you say about that?
I don't know.
Three to lead against your former coach. Heading into game six, do you think you're capable of pulling it on game six, especially with
I don't know. I hope I can answer you. I've been with him, Tim, around, been with him so much for so long that I think like I know him really well and his coaching style. But you know, he has some secrets that I don't know because I've been with him. The last time I was with him was 2000 and 2011. So medyo matagal na, and he might have picked up some plays there, here and there. So I don't know, but it would be an accomplishment. I'll be honored to beat him if I can in this series. But you know, it's a long series. A lot of things can happen, and you know, close-out games is really hard.
Coach, you mentioned a lot of things can happen. Recent history ng Philippine Cup, you have 3-2 against San Miguel. How can you, this time, iba naman yung storya.
I wish I can flip the script. Um, but it's easier said than done going up against Inabran, especially going against him, going up against Brownlee. This guys, you have to understand that coming in here, we we have nothing to lose. These guys are just playing, and if so happen that we're given opportunity to grab it and beat them, we will. But they're still the favorites. Even if we're up 3-2, we're not kumbaga hindi kami kampante, and we know how hard it takes to win over them.
Coach, in that fourth quarter, bodies were scattering all over the floor. It was a really physical payoff period, but still you guys got it out the win. Do you think physicality bodes well for TNT heading into game six?
Not necessarily because they're physical, but when I see bodies flying all over the floor, it just means the guys just want it so much. And if Ronde is on the floor maybe 10 times, the rest of the other guys goes down to the floor first. It just means that the possession is just so important. And that goes the same with Ginebra. Not to take anything away from them, I thought they were running away from that game. They had a lot of energy in the beginning, and we expected that. Coming from a loss, somehow they have to find somebody to step up, and Pinto was huge for them tonight too.
Coach, a couple of questions. Number one, what's the status of Jason Castro? Was cramps or a sprain? And say him on it.
Di ko alam kung ano nangyari kay Jason. I think he hit his shoulder, or I don't know. So I have to ask them. So I'm not sure what happened.
And then, Coach, could you just comment in on the big shots of Leonard Copenhagen in the
Meron
third
ba?
quarter?
Meron ba? I thought every shot that gave us that trimmed down the lead or gave us the lead is huge. And even every stop, every deflection that we can get the ball and turn the ball over for us, everything was huge. In the final, everything is just magnified.
And that wraps up our post-game press conference. Thank you very much.